Konami's just never going to give me a break on the timing of these. I was in the middle of locals doing this, and I was half hearing people yell about this while I was in the middle of my last match, and I was trying not to hear, but I also wanted to hear. So here's my late video, and also, of course, they haven't posted it anywhere, so I have to go to YouTube to watch the Anaheim replay of this to be able to do this. So half of these are going to be stuff I already know, and the other half might be surprised. But I'm just gonna look at the final thing. So let's go ahead and look at the final thing of this. Pank, all right, we kind of saw that coming. Tiger, sure. Looks like all the dragon rulers are here. Airlifter's fine. Colossus, I heard about that. That's I still think it's moving in the wrong direction. It and Protoss need to be banned again. Ib is fine, and Spirit Gates. No, I forgot that was. I kind of forgot that was hit. I haven't been playing Ubel for a while, but okay, Spirit Gates, sure, yeah. But no, the main thing about Colossus is everybody always asks me about that, and my reasoning is very simple. In the same vein that Konami is finally recognizing the problem of generic negates and generic floodgates that are not healthy for the game, they then turned right around and released 2 walking, lingering floodgates. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And they're easier to pull off than the other floodgates. You just need a rank 4 because Flame Banshee exists. Flame Banshee, search flag, either search Protoss or Corridor, and then Protoss or Colossus people. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. That's just, I'm sorry, if you defend those, you're wrong. And that's against, what Konami themselves is doing. But anyway, my tangent for previous ban lists aside, everything on here is fine, except I don't like where Colossus is going. But anyway, gotta scroll past here. We'll get there eventually. Here we go. Okay, semis, Cyberjar, that can go to 3. Jackalope, Tsushinoku, sure. Everything on here is fine. I don't have a problem with any of that. The dangers are fine. Ava isn't doing... I don't think Ava's doing really anything anymore, especially since Drytron doesn't really... What is Drytron doing with the new cards nowadays? Because don't they lock you into machines? Anyway, tangents aside, semi-limits is fine. Let's go to the next. Okay, limits. Chundra, I really hope they do more to Tenpai than that. Phantom of Bell, we saw that coming, sure. Kaiman. Oh, right. Kaiman's the quick play. I was about to say, wasn't the field spell at 1 already? Okay, and then Barrage, I did hear about. Everybody's upset that they didn't bring Dryden back, and I really don't care. I am more cautious, and I say maybe Dryden shouldn't come back, because that ends up being... every single time we do this, that ends up being a little bit more of a problem than people want to give it credit for. So, I mean, yeah, I don't think so. But, is that all they do to Tenpai? Because, I mean, this is really just a consistency hit, if anything else. Because I think I know the bans, and we'll see if that's enough. I imagine this would be enough to kill the consistency to where it doesn't do as much. I don't know. Time will tell if this is enough. I don't know if that's enough for Ubel. Funny enough, Ubel may still be fine if that's all they did. But let me go to the bands because I think I remember them, but I need to see. And here are the bands. Okay, yeah, I remember these. I don't know what gimmick puppets were doing after the last lists. I guess this is killing whatever other FTK things they were doing. Sure. Jaugen is very funny. I can't remember what the incoming cards were, but I'm pretty sure this is a preemptive hit, so I'm fine with that. And then original, I am fine with. However, I don't think this was the correct one. I think that Flamberge was the one that is more correct because this actually, if I recall, this is really just more so a hit to Rogue because the Snake Eye engine itself, yes, is a lot weaker now that original is banned, but it's still fine because I mean Bonfire's at 3, Ash and Poplar are still legal. You can just play more Oak. You can play the Black Witch if you want to. As an engine, I think it's still fine. Like you can still get to all the stuff, and then Fiendsmith doesn't look like it was touched either, so you can still do Snake Eye Fiendsmith stuff with engines. I really think that Flamberge would have been the more correct hit. That gets rid of the unfair things like putting stuff in the back row and bringing it back and bringing back 2 bodies for free. I think that was more so the problem than original, because banning original really just hurts rogue decks more like Rescue Ace or Infernoid. Like they really could have used this, and now that hurts them a lot more. And Snake Eye will still kind of be fine. So we'll see what the new format looks like with all the rest of these. But I don't know. It feels like a really underwhelming list. We'll see if that's enough to curb Tenpai. I don't know if this may dethrone Snake Eye as like the best of the best. So I think this might put it in check as far as the meta. But as an engine, it's still fine. It's still going to be able to do things. Fiendsmith is untouched, which I think it should be. I don't think there's really much of a problem with Fiendsmith after Lacrima got banned, so that's fine. We'll see if that's enough to stop Tenpai. I think that may be enough of a consistency hit to stop the unfair bit of it. Uh, Beyond that, we'll see the rest. Ubel, I think, is fine. They still have Nibiru protection with the Phantom that just curbs a little bit of their game. I don't know. We'll see. That's all I have to offer. Let's just see what happens. And beyond that, thanks for tuning in. Have a good rest of the day.